see these rare and precious curios.
So, here he is. Big Daddy Diluc coming in. I still can't believe I got this guy. Yeah, Moonstat. Diluc, the king of Moonstat. Guy's literally Batman of Moonstat, you know. He's like the richest guy there. He owns the biggest tavern, you know. He knows everything. He's got loads of money, and he's an undercover badass. He's literally Bruce Wayne in Genshin Impact. I mean, oh my god, this game has just gone from like, you know, really fun, because I did have Eula. Eula's great. Eula really is great, you know. I got Eula on my 23rd wish I ever did in this whole entire game. And she's awesome. She really is great. She, like, I'm not gonna lie, she's amazing. She's really good. But, saying that, Diluc is, he's very similar. You know, they're both Claymore users. They're both main DPSs. And for me personally, Diluc just does it better, because I feel like, yeah, I think Eula does actually do more damage than Diluc, but, and here's the but, it's, how do I expect? I mean, it's like, in a sense, she does more damage, but in the no, I wouldn't even say in the long run. I don't know. She just has an instance where, yeah, she does insane damage, but it's like, you know, you've got to do your charge attack, melee, 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 charge attack, melee, 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 whatever, and then hold charge attack, and then you release the big boot. I mean, you can do E, melee, 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 E, melee, melee, super charge, and then switch. And that right there is a massive damage combo. It really is. But this guy doesn't have to wait for his damage. He just, you know, bang, bang, bang. Hold my, hold my Phoenix. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Another really good thing about Eula that I prefer, she's way quicker. Like, her combo is, it's just quicker. I don't know, it really is. I mean, do a little comparison. So here's his first forward 5. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 seconds for his combo. I mean, you can see how slow it is. Okay. Fair enough. That's because my Diluc, I only just got Diluc. You know, fair enough. He can be quicker. You can see here. If I were to get another 2 Dilucs, yeah, fair enough, he might be as quick when I get hit. Only when I get hit, mind. Now, your Eula, though. Okay. Just one last one. So you see us. I mean, he is kind of slow. That is kind of slow. This is his basic attacks, which I never use, mind. Okay. And then we go to team 2 here. Right. Now, let me just put the same exact weapon on for Eula, so it's completely fair, right? And this isn't even, like, this isn't even a comparison. It just clearly is saying 10 times. Watch how fast Eula is. Look at that. Oh my. Oof. She is so quick. She really, like. Oh my god, she's so quick. She really is. Great character to play as well. She really is. She has, like, some mechanics behind her, you know, that make her fun to play. It really does. I mean, for example, her main combo is this. So you do your E, melee, melee, melee. You want to do 3 melees, another E. So you've got 2 Grimoire charged now, melee, melee, whatever. Now this last hold here, bang. Now that's the big damage right there. You got the swords and explosions. Now what you can do take it to the next level, you can go
Crush.
E, melee, melee, melee,
Shudder.
E, super.
will
Now
be
I've
mine.
recharged that fully now.
I condemn
Bang,
you.
big smash there, big explosion. Switch again, another big explosion. So, yeah. Eula's great, she just, her damage combo just takes a little bit longer. Which is, unfortunate. Also, her ult takes a lot of energy. And I'm gonna check actually. Let's see what. I don't think I've even checked what Diluc's energy cost is for his ult. It's got to be really low, surely. I'm not sure I even had to. I'm still a noob at Genshin. I've not even been playing the game for a month. I've got about 16, 17 days on this game now. Where do we find that again? I would have thought the energy cost would just say here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, 40. Oh my god. So you got Diluc. His ult is a 40 energy cost. Look at it. Look at it. I could even showcase his ult really quick before we start playing, but yeah, his ult is insane. And for 40 energy? I didn't know it was that low. That's really low. And then you've got Eula. Poor Eula. Look at this. Look at it. Poor Eula. Oh. Bear in mind here, I don't know, it's arguably comparable to Diluc's, maybe even worse, I don't know, maybe better. I don't even know, honestly, and like I say, I'm a noob. I mean, it feels like it does more, but it takes longer to get going. For me, with my, you know, really low tier artifacts and whatever. But yeah, look at the energy cost on that. 8 is double Diluc. Oh, it's such a shame, it really is. I mean... I feel like that's based on endgame players. People who have everything can really utilize Eula and make her crazy. I can't do that. I can't do nothing like that. I got 80 energy cost. Like, yeah, it's not good, man. Yeah, I've not actually ranked this up even a single time because the way I look at it is like. That attack is only for freezing, you know, if they've got a water status, or it's just for charging my Grimoire. I don't know if that's what it's called. I might be... Let's have a look. Is that actually what it's called? Grimoire? Gain stacks of... Grim Heart. Okay, I'm thinking of Destiny. It's not Grimoire, it's Grim Heart. Stacks up to 2 times. That's why I said your damage combo is 2 Grimoires, and then the third one, you hold that. You know, obviously she's getting tankier and gaining stagger immunity. Every Grimoire stack she gets. And it's just, this is the problem though for me. This is what kills Eula. That 80 energy cost right there, that's it. It ruins the whole entire, like, I don't know, it's just like a playstyle you have to kind of play around, because it's like, on my Eula team, as I say, I've got, what have we got on the Eula team again? You need a battery for her. You cannot play without a semi. I just pulled Rosaria. Just pulled that character. Before I had Rosaria, I was using Kaya, which is your free-to-play option. Where is he? Here. Kaya's great, he really is, but Rosaria does it a little bit better. Just for me, she does it a bit better. I find her ult more useful than Kaya's. Kaya's more of a character where he has to be doing stuff. Yeah, well, a lot of his talents and specs, upgrades, whatever. They tend to give him personally more crit chance and damage and healing and stuff, you know. So obviously you want to have him on the battlefield. I didn't use him like that. I just, you know, E, generate that ice energy particle, switch instantly to Eula. He was just a battery for Eula for me. Rosaria does that job better. So yeah, Rosaria is on my... Also you get the ice resonant... Oh, well, you'd get that with him, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, these are all my characters I have right now. I haven't got loads of characters, I haven't got the best characters by no means. I'm still a work in progress. I don't plan on spending any money on this game whatsoever, and the fact that I just got this guy, the only character that I took a liking to really much and like really wanted, and like the fact I got him for free, like yeah, I don't need to spend money on this game. Now I say I don't need to spend money on this game. I did. If there was one thing I may recommend people buying, it would be this. I'm not gonna lie, I bought this because every day you log into this game, you get 90 primo for one whole entire month, and on the purchase, obviously, as you can see there, you get 300 gems. Well, it is basically 300 primo. You're gonna use it on primo, so you've got 3,200 primo. And guess how much that works out? That's 20 wishes. Okay, 20 wishes you get for a 5. I mean, yeah, you gotta log in every day, but it just makes logging in that much more beneficial. Which, you know, I mean, if this is your game that you're playing in the background, you know, you log in every... You play in the background of other games, like I do. This is not my main game. This is a game I believe that I mean, you can play it as much as you want. I don't want to say you can make it your main game, because I mean, you can and you can't. But I mean, if you really enjoy it, it can be your main game. Right now, I'm kind of main in this game, but you know, I'm new, so there's just so much to do. Oh, one sec. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I've played many games. Really, this is the first gacha game that I've played. Gacha games are notoriously, you know, they're not the best games. In a sense of, you know, this is a type of game where, you know, it's not like, you know, your Fallout 76, your Outrider, you know, many other games, you know, it's not like your Destinies and stuff, you know, you're not gonna get everything in this game unless you pay money. It's as simple as that, right? So when you play a game like this, you need to know, that's something you need to know straight away. You can't be playing this game and thinking, yeah, I'm going to build myself up to a point where I'm going to have everything, because you're not. I'll tell you right now, you're not. You will never get everything in this game. You will not, and that's fine. It really is fine. Now, what you can do is you can play the game, enjoy it how I did, play through the story, and you might find a guy or a character or something that you really enjoy. For me, it was this guy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the main character that I enjoyed, and the main character that I really took a liking to and thought was a really nice character, really cool, good story, good character. You know, we even get to trial him, and yeah, it was this guy here, Diluc. You know, I really wanted him, but I remember thinking, like, you know, I have Eula, I have a legendary character. I can't be greedy and be like, oh, I want this, I want that. That's not how you play this game, because then it's going to pressure you into thinking, you know, you have to spend money. I'm going to have to spend money because I want this, I want that. No, you do not have that mentality playing a game like this, because it's a slippery slope. I mean, trust me, you can check YouTube for yourself and you can see people destroying their wallets and bank at £5,000. Some people are spending to try and get a Diluc.
How about you take a
Nonetheless,
rest
this
while I
guy
go
here,
back?
people are spending thousands of pounds trying to get him. And I remember thinking, like, he's amazing. I love him. I really want him. But you know, I just said to him, I'm never going to get him because I am not spending money. I'll do the login thing for £5.99 because I felt like I'd played the game for like almost a week, and I was like, you know, I've had a full week of playing this game and more, and I'm enjoying it. I like it. It's a great game. £4.99 supports them, right? And I know everyone says, oh, I'm supporting him. That's like the scapegoat, the cliche thing, you know, to say to try and justify the purchase. But at this point right now, I've easily had more than £5 worth of gameplay and entertainment. I mean, come on, you pay £5 to go to the cinema to watch a movie for an hour and a half. I mean, I played this game more than an hour and a half. This ain't even me trying to justify the £5 purchase, because I know £5 might be a lot of money for some people. You know, it really might. You know, not everyone can just, you know, drop money on a virtual pixels in a game. But for me, I was like, you know, I put the £5 in because I'm logging in every day. It makes sense for me. You've also got this. You've got your battle pass. You won't have this straight away. This is unlocked at a certain adventure rank. It's not high adventure rank. See if we can check in the rules here. No, we can't. It's whatever. Anyway, you'll unlock this eventually if you play the game. You'll get it, and then you know. What you could do is you could buy this bottom. You could buy the battle pass, and you get this bottom row unlocked. See. Obviously, the paid version is better in every way. You know, you've got your intertwined fate instead of the acquainting. Excuse me. And then pretty much everything is like at least tripled, doubled. Yeah. Now what I've been saying is, for me personally right now, I mean, this ends in 3 days. No way I'm going to buy it. That would be silly. Now when this resets, this battle pass, I'll tell you right now, what I'll be doing is I'll be playing the game, and if I get to rank 50, then I'm going to buy it, and then I get this bottom row as well. Now, how much is this? Okay, so you've got an £8.99 version, which I actually didn't know there was two versions. So you've got select a 4-star weapon for the current period. Okay. Okay, so you just get a few knick-knack paddywhacks there on that one. You get one of the weapons, some primos, some level up nuts, and you know, some books, which is always great. Now, I just want to check what's on there. So you get a name card that says I paid money. Great, I don't know why that's even a thing. Blueprint for, again, basically something that says I paid money. So again, I don't, these two right here are just irrelevant for me, but it's like, I paid money. Yeah, no one cares. Fragile resin, great. Right. Okay, so in my personal opinion, do not buy this one. This one's just more of a flex. It's look what I paid, you know. Oh, look at me. Here's my name card. I paid for this. And then you've got, oh, look at me. I paid for the Gnostic the Gnostic chorus. Oh, I'm so good. Yeah, the fragile resin is nice, of course it is, but the other two are like, wait, what? No. And also something to note that it says that you see these weapons here. Not that it's misleading, but you know, it clearly says in the middle you're only going to be able to pick these weapons or whatever when you get to rank 30. Now, getting to rank 30 in the battle pass, how long will that be possible? Easily, and I tell you right now, easily, because I would already have that rank. But as I said, you don't automatically have this battle pass. You don't have access to this straight away. It unlocks at around I don't know, maybe around 20 plus adventure rank. So everything I've been doing in the background, all the stuff I've been, a lot of it hasn't counted towards this battle pass because it wasn't unlocked for me. When this next season starts in 3 days, 1 hour, and I have full access to it from the get-go, then yeah, of course I will I will be getting to 30. And then what do you get at 30? What are the weapon choices? Well, you can see you've got a sword. Also note, everything here has crit rate. Crit rate is king for anything. Anything that you're going to be doing damage with, you're going to want crit rate, basically. So, yeah. Oh. And I'm looking for this here. A claymore with crit rate, basically. It also looks pretty cool. Right now, the claymore I have
Really bring the night.
is the best option I have. Is this the prototype archaic?
It's a Favoni.
And I cannot get a better weapon than this as a free-to-play player, whatever. My bad, character, lol. As a free-to-play player right now, I say free-to-play player loosely because obviously I have made purchases. You know, I'm by no means a whale. I don't spend thousands, but I wouldn't spend £100 on a game, on any game, not just this game. Yeah, I mean, this is one of my best. I don't know if it's the best option. It's debatable, but it is for me. I mean, it clearly, you know, I can't really get anything better. You know, I'm not willing to pay money, so yeah. This is my Diluc. That's my trash. My trash artifacts because I'm not rank 45 yet, so I don't get legendary yet. But this is fine. This is fine. You see, we're not doing too bad. We got the 50-50 right there. I could probably do with some more crit damage. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of hurts my feelings having literally no crit damage. Okay, so this goblet here right now is absolutely garbage. Because it doesn't have crit damage or crit rate. Yeah, so my goblet... Oh, hello, pyro, crit damage, The hydro crit rate there. Attack, crit rate, and it's berserker. That's probably a better option right now than what I don't even know why I have that on. Honestly, what is that? What is that? When I've got a crit rate one right here. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't have a pyro one. Apart from this thing here, which is, you know... I'm leaning more towards that one, honestly, because it's got crit rate. It's still got attack percent, which is not bad. It's also got attack plus 9. Attack plus 9 is really bad. Let's just see if we can do anything with that real quick. See if we can get lucky real quick. Pull a crit damage on it or something. I don't know. Cheeky crit damage coming in. Okay, here it is now. A defense? How is defense like? How? Why? Who? When? Where? Why? What? Like, sigh. I'm gonna try this anyway, honestly. Do I try it? I think if I was gonna try one, it would probably be better to try this one, wouldn't it? The pyro. This cheeky pyro on it. Oh, it's an X. So I actually lose berserker bonus though if I put that on, which is less crit rate. These are both berserker. Wait. My crit rate's got to be almost more from my crit damage. Yeah, my crit rate is almost. That's crazy, isn't it? Look. I have a 1-to-1 with crit and crit damage. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's not good. I need more crit damage. I really do need more crit damage. This is hurting my feelings right now. So this is instructor. And it already has the crit damage on it, so I cannot change that. Oh man. Unless I have a look real quick at what are my options here in regards of berserker. Ooh, ho 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 ho. Now that definitely sorts the crit damage problem. But then I lose too much crit rate. And honestly, I think because crit rate can roll on... Yeah, it does. Crit rate rolls on these masks, yeah. It kind of means these masks have to be crit rate if you know what you're doing. I'm not going to... No offense, but, you know... this is the highest jumping crit rate I believe there is. Nothing else can have a crit rate main on it. Oh man, I mean that's not bad though. I've got crit rate, crit damage on it. I don't know, how do I get more crit damage then? Seriously, this really hurts my feelings right now. I can't change that. You know what? Honestly, I might just not worry about it for now. I'm worried about it though. I need more crit damage. This is instructor. This is also instructor. Instructor with attack and crit rate. This one's crit rate, elemental mastery. Energy recharge attack. This one's crit rate, elemental mastery, HP. I feel like that one is actually better. Ooh. Oh, hello. Hello. So we've got attack, defense, HP, elemental mastery, energy recharge. And that's everything that I can get on the pocket watch, I guess. I think I'm gonna try this one. On my Diluc. Does the next rank get me anything? No, it doesn't. Rip. Well, it keeps the set bonus, and I've just gained 20% more attack. And yeah, this is how you get lost in this game, just not even playing it. Oh, damn that crit damage, man. Oh, man. The crit rate is great, it really is. The energy recharge is not the best, but we don't need that because I've got a battery. And yeah. That definitely ruins a lot of things right now, but you know, we're good, we are here. I mean, I'm still a noob. We still have a lot of room. I've not even been playing the game for 3 weeks, so we is a work in progress. This character as well, by the way. Oh my god, I can't believe I got him still. I just still can't believe I got this guy. Like, honestly, the odds of you wanting a character and actually getting it in a gacha, like, it just doesn't happen. But, you know, here it is. It happened, so... I don't know. Oh, he's so good to play, though. I just got... Oh, look at the kitty. Oh. Yeah, I still can't believe I got this guy. It's, you know... Yeah. Really, really wanted him. So we continue our teapot quest here, whatever this is. The city of Leo. Best soundtrack ever coming in. Like, not even this sound, like the music in this game, like, beautiful, great. Alrighty. I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to buy. That was a bit anticlimactic. I thought it was going to do the Lou song. I say the Lou song, if it comes up I'll let you know. This is new as well. Right now you've got this event, Overflow Mastery, you need to be doing this. Basically double material mat, and what it doesn't say, which is an oversight, not an oversight, but you're basically getting double the adventure rank. See, it says 100 there. Well, it's actually 200 3 times a day with this event. So right now, that makes it the best way to use your resin in regards of getting adventure rank, because for 20 resin right now, you get 200 adventure rank by doing them. Just bear in mind, killing a boss, which takes 40 resin, is 200 adventure rank, so yeah. Definitely make sure you do your 3 of them a day.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh, it's you, Miss Cafe.
This is the Lou song now.
Is something the matter? Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel, you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus jadeite.
You get to experience this music for free.
If a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
You can tell a lot of time and effort, a lot of heart and soul went into this game.
Why, yes.
All the characters,
it was my first time encountering
there's no
ore,
roboticness,
all,
no.
So
it's not like a soulless game like Destiny 2 where there's no soul or magic or anything. It's just, you know, do this, do that, sweet to him, rah rah.
We'll take a look at them.
This game, you can tell, like, whoever made it, the people making it, like, they definitely, you know, they loved doing it. You know, you can just tell. It's got a good heart, good soul. Just good vibe in this game, you know, it is multiplayer. I haven't played much more. I played a bit of multiplayer with my brother here and I don't know if it's beneficial to play with other people or whatever. A couple of things we noticed. You don't get chests or any progress. They can do bosses and domains with you and stuff, so I guess you could have someone help you if you were stuck. I'm going to press L3 now, and it'll target my destination where I need to go. As you can see, it's only 90 meters up here. I can talk to this little kid if I want. Diggo Shao. What do you need, buddy? You pretty much talk to anyone you want most of the time. I guess we can't talk to them. We talk to the cap here. Captain Wu. You shouldn't speak to people like that. Scared the life out of you? I'd finally made up my mind. We'd have to jump and I'd doubt myself again. Rex Lapis died? He did? Well, yeah, no. Right, this is going too fast because I'm on the autoplay. We have Zhang Ming here. Zhan Ming. What you doing, bud? Shh, keep it down, yo, they'll notice me. Something about Melodiff and it's all fun and games and yeah, bye bye. We got here. We got the boss. The third round knockout. I want to talk to just this guy, but
Should I save this money?
oh, whatever.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
But
Listen, let me tell you how.
Let's make an observation here. With some jade fragments of some
If
sort.
my eyes don't deceive me,
Okay, maybe not.
sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings. Yes, it's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
a thin layer of separation, huh? If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever. Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot. So, did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time. These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Oh, what should I try this time?
Miss Yanfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see.
I wouldn't say there's been
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry... Nope. Aha! Got it! Sinxie. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to...
Yes, well, that's no obstacle, because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know? Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading.
Again, with that casual...
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Sinxie.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Oh, Miss Yanfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Sinxie, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Crossell wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. the inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the Ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinxi. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again!
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herb. And if it isn't Miss Yanfei as well. Now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains, and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse. Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this Snezhnayan merchant?
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus Nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question. If we want to determine whether the ore is this is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have...
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus Jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as
What's this?
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item... I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus Jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now. It's like...
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus Nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation, too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus Nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus Jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Jiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Crosel looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite!
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Jiqiao, you...
However, Mr. Crosel, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right, then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever, it'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crosel come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crosel, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crosel, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for...
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution. An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by human. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus Jadeite? Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot, hmm?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis. Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew. All right, then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment. There we go. This Serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen. Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Wait a minute, Granny!
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know.
means that we have a visitor.
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me... hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again? Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
So you're the...
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me you may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night. Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you. Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Blueprints?
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole...
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely.
A golden-eyed...
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since. Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything...
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? Guess we can rest a bit. You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through... Maybe you're... Maybe... 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 If you ever...
I let my guard down. Time to act. Rain outlines your fate.
I'll protect us.
Time for retribution! Ha! Ha!
Come on, we can do it. Let the show begin.
Oh, how the moons pray.
Not yet.
At the London restaurant. Listen, let me tell you. Bones are a requirement for locomotion on land.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function. So,
Bones are a requirement for locomotion.
That's just plain stupid. Oh there.
I can't believe.
Come and see these rare.
So,
Rooms are a requirement for
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
I should open a store here.
Auto reconfiguration is an essential function.
No, my sword!
Let's dance.
Try!
Verdict is...
Feel the beat!
I'll protect us.
Rain outlines your rain cutter.
This?
No, my sword! Witness the power of Gugwa! Pyrotechnics! Shred till I'm dead!
Time for retribution!
Feel the beat! Rain outlines your fate. Power cord! Amp it up!
Let's dance.
Verdict is...
Pyrotechnics! Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Time for retribution!
Go, Barb. Ready, steady, go!
No, my sword! Time to act.
the show begin. Go, Barbara, go!
Retribution!
Power cord!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Shred till I'm dead!
Feel the beat!
Time for retribution!
Come on, we can do it. Let's dance.
What it is?
Rain outlines your fate.
Retribution!
Amp it up!
Get me going.
Loaded disc.
Body and mind. Brain cutter.
I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go! Let's dance.
Time for retribution!
Time to rock!
Witness the power of good one.
Let the show begin.
Loaded disc.
Power cord!
Know my sword.
Come on, we can do it.
Brain cutter.
Oh, huh, hi. Huh. Oh.
Pyrotechnics!
Huh. Yeah.
Power cord!
Know my sword.
Hi. I'll protect us. Yeah. Let's dance.
But you didn't let me finish.
I can't wait to see my adorable daughter again.
Where has Master gone this time?
You have 2 seconds to tell me what you need.
Why'd they have to give me that trouble?
What about the pickpockets?
Oh, welcome. Please take...
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Time for retribution! Pyrotechnics!
No, my sword! Witness the power of...
Power cord! Amp it up!
I'll protect us. Oh no! Ready, steady, go! Hi, ho!
Burn! Ha! Ha!
Let's dance!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Let the show begin.
Floating disc!
Let's dance. Hi.
Burn! Time for retribution!
Feel the beat!
Let's dance.
Let me leave you a verse. Shred till I'm dead!
But it is...
Let the show begin.
Time for retribution! Ha!
Guess we can rest a bit.